Welcome to the Unbuttoned Up podcast, where career talk gets real and a little unbuttoned.
We're here to help you land the job, get the promotion, and make your next move without sounding like a corporate robot.
Are you climbing the ladder or are you plotting your escape? We are saying what everyone's thinking at work, but we are saying it out loud.
So grab your coffee or cocktail and let's get unbuttoned.
Hi everyone, it's Catherine
And Steph. And today we're going to talk about something we all deal with on a daily basis is emails. The bad emails, the good emails, email etiquette. We will tell you some things that we see on the daily and that we do as well. And we want to hear from you. But just some of our, we were talking earlier, some of our triggers that really get us going when it comes to emails.
Triggers. Ooh. Well, I definitely think we all have our triggers, and there's certain things that you see that are going to get you excited to partner with someone or connect with them, whether it's a cold reach out. And I would say my trigger is when there's not a lot of context in emails and it's like, hey, we need to talk about something and I don't know what that something is. Or it's like, hey, we have an issue. Did you do this? Did you do? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, what have I done? Like maybe just have a little backstory, you know?
Being too vague frightens me, and I hate it when people text me like we need to talk or email me, because then I have no idea what it's about. Did something horrible just happen? Like, what did I do? Am I about to be fired? Like, what is going on? Like, tell me now. Or did I get a promotion? Like, what is it?
Is it exciting?
I know. So yeah, being too vague is one of the worst things I think you could do in a text or email.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. And going along with that, if there's something that, you know, you want to talk about, whether it's great or bad, you know, that you said, hop on a call with someone, say, hey, here's what I want to talk about. Here are some times that I'm available. Let's get on a call, because you can talk through things so much quicker in a 10 to 15, 30-minute phone call if it's important, rather than going back and forth via email too. So
right. Yeah, I think there's a good balance between being too vague and then giving too much information. You can give way too much information in an email that could have been much better handled over the phone, because things in an email or text can be taken out of context. Like you can't get the emotion. You can't get like what they're truly feeling or trying to convey, because that context is just not there.
Yes, I agree. And it's also how you want to come off professionally to someone. I've seen very professional emails. I've seen very unprofessional emails. And so there is that balance that you talked about. And also really create relationships with people by having conversations and talking about it.
Yeah,
like,
that face-to-face human interaction is important.
So what's another trigger of yours?
I mean, I am guilty of this, but putting too many exclamation points either after one sentence or after every sentence. Like, you don't need that many exclamation points. I know you're excited, but like, one is good.
Are you talking directly to me right now?
No, I do the same thing.
I know what you mean, because I just want to show my excitement sometimes, or my enthusiasm. And I used to do that. I don't do it as much anymore unless I see someone do it first, and then I kind of mimic that excitement and I say, okay, it's okay. I can, you know, respond in a similar way, but you don't need to add 3 exclamation points onto emails. That's also not very professional, and it kind of goes into emojis too.
Yeah, which I am guilty of as well. Thank goodness keyboards don't have emojis on them, because I would be, you know, firing off emojis left and right. But yeah, like no emojis in emails. Those are more personal, like for texting. And even then, like there's kind of a balance that you should use too. But yeah, no emojis.
No emojis. I agree with that. Oh gosh, I was thinking the other day, Oh, my signature.
Yeah, signatures are big. What is your signature? Do you have your picture in your signature?
And the reason I bring this up is because I used to have my picture in my signature, and one of our clients who I partner closely with, he reached out to me and said, hey, I don't know if you're aware of this, but your picture comes through like this big, like a life-size picture of me.
Hey, I'm Catherine.
And I have no idea, because on my end, it's about this big.
Yeah.
And, this person also, he's within IT, and he said, just so you're aware too, people might not be getting your emails because companies now have firewalls up. They don't know what's in these pictures. So
Good point.
people might not be getting my emails.
Yeah, that's a great point, especially with a lot of IT companies and security.
Yes, exactly. What else is in your signature that you think?
I have my basic information: name, email, phone, website. I do have the logo, and it says Microsoft partner, Salesforce partner, because I think that's nice just to have on there. People can get a quick little glimpse to see. And then the podcast link, so you can click to the podcast. And I think that's it.
Straight, simple,
Yeah.
straight to the point.
It sounds like a lot, like as I'm saying all these things, but whenever it's in my signature, it's pretty like clean, I feel like.
Yeah, and you want it to have enough information, but not too much information. Having job title, I think, is in there, important in there too. Company, just so,
Right.
okay, who is this person? Which company?
I do think on my replies, I don't have all that stuff. It just has my name and phone number. That way it's not like my big logo, signature, everything every single time. It's just the first one.
Yeah. Okay. I know.
Which I think makes sense.
Yes.
Either way. One thing I know we both have talked about this in the past, apologizing in emails. And I think this is just in general, but especially in an email, putting you apologize, you're sorry, because most of the times we're saying that, it's not like anything you should be sorry for or that you should be apologizing for. It's just kind of a filler, like you're just saying it to say it. No.
Unless, you didn't make it to a certain deadline or something. I still think if you're really sorry about something, it's something that you have to talk about over the phone, and it doesn't need to be in an email. You don't need to write why you're sorry either for all these things. Have that conversation. And I agree with that completely.
Yeah.
I used to apologize so much for things. And someone, actually, one of our leaders here said, you don't need to say sorry all the time. Like, you don't have bad intentions. You're a professional. Stop doing that. And I'm so glad that they said that, because unless I'm really sorry for something, we'll have that conversation in person or over call.
I also notice, and this is something that I've learned just from doing it myself, is putting too many questions in an email and then they only respond to one. I think that's kind of a rule. Like, you don't send a laundry list of questions because they're only going to answer one of them. So then you're going to have all of your other questions unanswered. If you have that many questions, pick up the phone or just ask your most important question.
Yes. So going off of that, I think that's also similar to setting an agenda. When setting up a call, you don't have to ask all these questions in an email. Say, hey, let's set up some time to connect, to eliminate all this back and forth via email. And here are some of the things on the agenda that I want to talk about. That way both parties can come prepared to speak to those things, and you can get all of your questions answered on that call. Saves time.
Yeah.
And it's more professional to have those conversations.
Right.
I think.
I agree.
So.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot more too that we're not thinking of and our listeners have that trigger them in an email, good or bad. So we want to hear from you. Let us know at theunbuttoneduppodcast@gmail.com, or you can DM us on social media, and would love to hear what you have to say.
I'm excited. And even the triggers, and I also want to hear about the positives, like what catches you. I want to know, hey, I really like that someone did this. this got me hooked to meet with them for coffee or set up a meeting, all those things.
Yeah. What makes you respond to a cold email?
Yes.
Like, what makes you want to talk to that person?
That would be great. So I'm excited to hear from you guys. And remember to always stay bold and stay curious.
And stay a little unbuttoned.